for two of you, the characters you're playing are still around. Did the living people have an input in your performances?
Yeah, I was able to meet with Chrissy quite a few times. And it actually, she had me play guitar with her, which was the scariest thing in my entire life. I was like, I'm still learning, please. But she was really, really helpful and kind and shared so many memories, especially about Sid, actually, and her. I learned about so many small things that you couldn't get from anyone else except the source. And so it was really generous of her to share her thoughts and memories.
Yeah, and I got to meet with Vivian before we started filming, which was wonderful. I went to the Vivian Westwood offices and saw her amongst all her creations. And yeah, she was very gracious, very generous with her time and spoke about that period.
And Emma, for you, with Nancy, obviously, there's been a lot written about her over the years. There are other portrayals of her. I guess how much of that were you pulling from, or were you trying to push as much of it out of the way as you could?
Yeah, I definitely wanted to shut out some of that noise in terms of other interpretations, because I was very aware that this is hopefully Nancy that we haven't seen before. But in terms of source material, I did want to get an essence of who Nancy may have been. So I read a book that her mother wrote, which was very important, because I wanted to try and just weave any of that information into the Nancy that we then had on the script.